bout to swoop. Come to Mercedes-Benz and let's coupe. Coming for that Lamborghini and the juice. Yeah, the whole NLC, we running through. Everything in LC, we want them too. Everybody rise up, we bout to swoop. Black and red everywhere, swoop, swoop, swoop. ATL, bring it back, whoop, whoop, whoop. We gon' swoop, you say who that? Losing to the Carolina Panthers, we don't do that. We beat Tampa Bay in the Tampa Bay throwback. Swooping on the Eagles and the Giants in the snow. If you hear that horn 3 times, man, we score. I'm ATL forever like 404. Miami, next bird feed on the road. We going to Buffalo, man, it ain't that cold. We went to New Orleans and we came back with gold. Come on now. We ready. ATL.
And Dirty Bird fan, welcome back for another season, man. It is time again to rise up. Yeah, it's a new season. I got a new setup for y'all, man. Yeah. I'm doing it big this year, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, welcome back to Monday Morning Falcons Report. And what coffee with your boy R to the L. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Y'all, I hope y'all got your coffee ready. I hope y'all sipping on a cup of joe or whatever you call it. But let me take me a sip of this coffee, y'all. We are back. We are back. Y'all tag a Dirty Bird fan. Tag a Dirty Bird fan now, y'all. We're gonna get into a couple of a little of this stuff. Let me ship this out a little bit. Let me send this out to some Dirty Bird fans. And we're gonna get into this preseason review of the Atlanta Falcons 2026-2027 season. Y'all ready for it, man? Are y'all ready for the season? Y'all tag somebody, man. Y'all tag somebody. And let them know, man. Let them know. Let them know. Let me tag some folks. Dirty Bird fans in the building. Y'all, meanwhile, y'all tag some fans. We're gonna get into it in just a second. Let me put this out. 1 second. Y'all please share this live. Please, ma'am, sir, share this live. Like I said, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the show, man. Dirty Bird, rise up, man. Rise up, rise up. Listen, y'all, we're going to get into this, man. First thing I want to know, man, the first preseason game, it was the first preseason game of the year, man. What do you take from the first preseason game of the season, Dirty Birds, man? What do y'all take from the first preseason game? It's preseason. A lot of folks gonna say it's preseason, don't mean nothing. And I get it, and I get it, and I get it. But I'm gonna tell y'all my honest opinion about yesterday. I didn't see nothing yesterday that suggests that we are ready. I didn't see nothing that suggests that we are ready, man. And I know y'all gonna say it's preseason, it's just preseason, but you want to see something, man. You want to see your team showing early signs of life. And I didn't see that from the Falcons yesterday. I didn't see any of that. I didn't see none of that from the Falcons yesterday to suggest that we got life, man. And I'm not gonna say I'm concerned already, but I'm a little concerned. We're gonna get into the good, the bad, and ugly. Not just for the game. We're not gonna talk as much about the game because the game was just a game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a preseason game. We didn't play all our starters, but what I was but what I don't understand about that is how are you going to evaluate how are you going to evaluate your quarterback if you don't put your best players out on the field with the quarterback? Denver, the Denver Broncos had their starting receivers out there with their quarterback. Because you want to, and that wasn't even their starting quarterback. Tua is slated to me. I think Tua is going to be the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. I don't see Penix being ready for the start of the season. So we're going to have to start this season with Tua, man. Whether we like it or not, Tua gonna have to be our starting quarterback. And he had some good season in the NFL, man. Y'all share this live out. He have had some good season in the NFL. The Tua problem is his head injury, concussions. Will he last the whole season without one concussion? Because I think he's like one or two concussions away from retirement, man. And he's a decent quarterback. Do I think he's good enough to get us to the playoff? I don't know, man. I don't know if he's good enough to get us to the playoff. Given his last season with the Miami Dolphins. So if y'all please tell me what y'all think about the first preseason game. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about the first preseason game. Did y'all see anything in the life in the team, or were y'all looking? What was y'all looking for in this first preseason game? And like I said, I wanted to see some discipline. I wanted to see some kind of life, man. That listen, we get. I wanted to see that if we were getting better or not, and I didn't see anything. So we're going to get into the good, the bad, and the ugly. We lost that game 27-7. Denver came right out first drive, man, and just went right down our throat with it, man. And there was nothing we can do to stop them. And that first one or two drive from Denver, it was surgical, man. And Denver, if I'm a Denver fan, I'm saying I like what I saw. If I was a Denver Bronco fan, I like what I saw. But if I was an Atlanta Falcon fan, I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like what I saw, man. And I know it's just a preseason game. It's just a preseason game. The guys, first time they getting out there in some action, against some more people. Y'all share this live out to an Atlanta Falcon fan. And welcome to Monday Morning Falcon Report and Coffee. But like I said, there's not much to report about the game. It was a preseason game. A lot of guys didn't play. Drake London didn't play. Bijan Robinson didn't play. And it's hard to evaluate your quarterback that you know you need. It's hard to evaluate your quarterback when you're not playing players that's going to be starting around him. So I don't know why the Falcons, every year they continue to make this mistake of not playing players in the preseason. And then when the season starts, we kind of like trying to play catch up, and we fall behind too early. But the Denver Broncos, they played their starter. They played Sullivan them. They played Sutton them. Sutton had a big game. He was a starting receiver. I don't know why we didn't start our receiver. We trying to evaluate. We trying to evaluate Tua. You know what I'm saying? We can't put him out there with guys, who's not going to be playing. This is why I didn't understand why they did that, man. But let me get into a little good, bad, the ugly. Let me talk about a little good, a little the bad, and the ugly. Let's talk about these quarterbacks, man. And my question is about these quarterbacks. Which quarterback would make it through triage? And that's basically that's basically what we have, man. We got a quarterback triage, man. We got a quarterback with head injury, knee injuries coming into the season. And it's all about, man, who gonna make it out of triage. So I don't know about y'all, but I don't have a lot of confidence in what we have done with the quarterbacks, man. I don't have a lot of confidence in that, whether it's Tua or whether it's going to be Micah Penix. I don't have a lot of confidence in either of these guys at the moment. It's like we gambling. It's like we gambling the whole season with two guys. We don't even know if they're gonna last a whole season. We gambling the whole season on two guys who we don't know will hold up for a whole season. And I know people gonna say, well, anybody can get hurt. Well, these guys we know coming in with problems. We got Tua coming in. We got Tua coming in with problems. He have head injuries. He have a lot of concussions. One hit, he get hurt the first game. What we gonna do if Micah Penix not ready? What are we gonna do? And I just don't think we address these things, man. I don't think Cooper Rush is the answer. I don't think that rookie quarterback we got is the answer. I just think, and I hate to say this, Atlanta Falcon fan. I think this gonna be a struggling year. We're gonna struggle this year, man. I hope not. But from what I saw Friday, and I know it's just preseason. I'm not just talking about the quarterback situation. I'm also talking about the offensive line and the defensive line. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing Friday. Absolutely nothing, man. So so I don't understand. I don't have confidence in this team this year. And maybe they playing the long game. Maybe they giving the coach a 3-year thing where he got to fix it in 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we keep our quarterback healthy, man, and upright. But with that line, I don't know, man. That line was getting battered and bruised yesterday. And I know we played the Denver Broncos. They have a great defense. Denver Broncos probably got a top 3 defense in the NFL. They probably got a top 3 defense in the NFL that we went against. And they played a lot of their starters. And I don't know, we didn't play a lot of our starters. So how you got we got bench guys going against starters. So we can't even really evaluate what we got out there. So my thing about that, man, is like I said, my prediction is Tua gonna be the starter. And if Tua gonna be the starter, we need to put starters out there with Tua so we can get Tua a good look of what we trying to do. And next week is the second game. Remember, we only have 3 preseason games now. It used to be 4 games. They cut preseason to 3 games. So we only have 3 games now. So the second game is probably the dress rehearsal. The second game is probably the dress rehearsal. The third game is where you're going to rest everybody up and get ready for the season. So this next game, I think, is very, very crucial for us, man. And but we got to put starters out there with the quarterback we expect to be our starting quarterback, man. So that's all I can say about that, man. So quarterback situation, we know what that is. It is what it is, man. We got 2 guys that we hoping to stay healthy for the rest of the season, but it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be a tough season at that position. It's going to be a tough season at that position. I think Tua will end up being the starter. They probably name Tua the starter in the next week or 2 because Micah Penix he's not even okay to play yet. I don't even know why they dressing him out. If he's not okay to play, unless they just let him see how it feels to put on a uniform again. But that's my take on that part. Tua will be the starter, and let me talk about. Let's jump into a little good news, man. That happened. A little good news that happened during the off season. We got the big 3 paid up. We got our 3 guys paid up, man. We got the big 3. We got Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London. They all got paid, man. Let me give y'all a couple of the numbers. Bijan got a 3-year extension worth $66.75. He got a $66.75 million extension, up to $75 million with incentive, $51 million guaranteed for Bijan. Drake London got a 4-year deal worth $141 million, $100 million guaranteed. So we got him sold up to year 2030. And Kyle Pitts got a 3-year extension worth $54 million with $36 million guaranteed. So we got our top skilled people. Lined up and ready to go. We got our top skilled people lined up and ready to go. We have paid all of our skilled people, Bijan, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts. They are all paid, man, and ready to go. That's enough motivation, man, to where they realize, listen, man, we can just let it loose and go out here and ball out, man. And that's good news, man. Now let me get to a little bad news. Let me get to a little bad news, man. We got one more person. Who else got paid? One of our linemen got paid to Matthew DeBergeron. Matthew DeBergeron, he got Matthew DeBergeron. How much Matthew DeBergeron? He got 4-year deal worth $96 million with $60 million guaranteed, and that sews him up. That keeps him here until the 2030 season. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thought about the preseason game. Does it matter? Do you want to see some signs of life? Who do y'all think is going to be the starting quarterback starting the season? And what are y'all thoughts on that starting quarterback? Let me know in the comment section. And now let me get to a little bad news. I hate to say it. I hate to give y'all the bad news, but sometimes you gotta get the good and the bad. Our two top number one picks from last year will not be on the field this year for at least 8 games. James Pierce Jr. The NFL handed James Pierce Jr. a 8-week suspension. So James Pierce Jr. will be out for the first 8 weeks for the incident he did, with the young lady that he jumped on or got into it with the cops and all that. I was expecting. I think a lot of fans was expecting at least 6 to 10. I think most folks were expecting 6 to 8 weeks. So I think the NFL went to the high end of the suspension with 8 weeks because what he did was unnecessary, and a lot of people say it was egregious. You know what I'm saying? So the NFL went to the high end on his suspension. The high end is banishment. So so really, he after 8 weeks he get to come back, man. He's been practicing with the team. I saw him out there in preseason getting a little run in, but he will be out for 8 weeks. And the other side of the defensive end, Jalen Walker, he tore an ACL and he's done for the season. He tore his ACL, I think the second week of practice, man. He tore his ACL. Everybody was expecting big things out of a giant step from him this year, and he won't be able to make that giant step this year because he will be on the sideline nursing a season-ending injury, man, which is horrible news, man, for this Atlanta Falcons defense. Especially, the way that defense was, especially the way that defense kind of came together last year. The defense kind of came together last year. They went from like almost last in the NFL in sacks the previous year to like a top 5 sack team in the NFL, if not better. You know what I'm saying? In one season, man, they went to the top of the sack board in the NFL. And this year, 2 of those guys that we depend on, that we spent a lot of draft capital on last year. Matter of fact, our two number 1 picks will not be there, man. So that's going to be difficult to overcome, and especially with all the losses that we lost. Caden Ellis gone. Onyemata's gone. We lost some guys last year. Aruka Roro gone. So this is I think the defense going to be. We're going to have a tough outing with the defense. I think we're going to be tough on defense. I think that we're going to have a tough year with the defense, man. I hope not, man. But listen, I'm a realist. I like to look at things how they are. I don't like to I don't like to be fake. You know what I'm saying? I just like to be honest about what I see, what I think, and I think this year is gonna be a tough year for us, man. I don't see how we got better this year, given the injuries that we got and the departures and the guys going to different teams. I don't see what we got better. I don't see what we got better with the offensive line, defensive line. I don't see what we got better. I just don't. We paid some guys, but we retained some of our best offensive players, but what who gonna block? Who gonna get a quarterback time? Who gonna put pressure on the other team quarterback? So that's my thoughts, man. That's my thoughts for the preseason, Falcon preseason. Also, I'm watching nephew out there, man. Carlos Allen Jr., man, the hometown kid. I'm hoping he make the team. I'm hoping he make the team. I watched the stats to see what he had on the stats. He had one tackle. And I was kind of watching him see how he was moving. He was getting some penetration. He was getting a lot of penetration on the defensive line, and he was his stats say he recorded one tackle, but I saw him getting a lot of penetration early in his early runs out there. But it seemed like he was getting a little winded. He seemed like he was getting more winded, and I could understand that being his first professional game, being his first time playing in a professional game. Carlos Allen Jr., man, Bankhead Court representing nephew. I'm wishing him the best, praying for him and the family that, if not with the Falcons, that he can get on an NFL team, and continue to pursue his dreams. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of the young man. I watched him from Little League to high school to college, and now he's in the pro with an opportunity to continue his dream. And I'm thrilled for him. I'm praying for him. One of my mama's my mom would have really loved to see him out there on that field. I know she's looking down from heaven, him and his grandmothers, both of his grandmothers, Edith, Margaret. I mean, a lot of people just pulling for him, man, for the hometown kid. And hopefully he can get more playing time with the starters. So, you can see what he can do. You know what I'm saying? When you put guys in with other guys around him trying to make the team, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the double team, you're going to get the double team and that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying for you, Carlos. Wishing you well out there, my brother. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, man. Keep working hard. Keep dreaming. Keep giving it your all. All you can do is your best. Just give it your best shot and let God do what God gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But this pretty much gonna wrap up this live, man. I just wanted to do a preview for the season. I didn't want to talk too much about the game because the game is what the game is. I didn't want to talk too much about the game. It's a preseason game. Guys, we didn't play all the starters. They didn't play all their starters. They played some of their starters just to help their quarterback, but we didn't play our starters to help our quarterback. So my review is we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, man. That staff got a lot of work to do, man, to get us. And we in probably one of the weakest divisions in the NFL, but we still have yet to win that division, even weak as it is. You know what I'm saying? And other teams are trying to get better, and you know what I'm saying. But we are not. I don't think we got better this year. We'll see. I'm hoping for the best, but I'm prepared for the worst again. As a Falcon fan, that's how we are, man. Game. Who we play next week? I don't know who we play next week, but we got another preseason game, which I think is, to me, I think the most important preseason game because it's the second to last preseason game, and usually the last preseason game they rest everybody up. But I don't know if we can afford to rest up players, man. We got to see what we got, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see nothing, man. But listen, y'all. Hope y'all ready. It's good to see football is back, man. It's good to see football is back. another year, Falcon fan, another shot at a trying to get to the top again. And with that being said, man, y'all know what to say. Rise!